I'm not much of an alcohol drinker, so that's where the Arnold Palmer comes in. And I got this to show you guys. Yes, that's good. This accessory over here, but I'm not gonna get to that one right now. I'm gonna start with what you just seen, which is these ice cube, ice ball makers. But before I jump into that, what this video is my top so far cigar accessories, what I use the most when it comes to cigars. Some that I have here I've been using for a long time, and some are relatively new. And I'm gonna make this very fast because it is blazing on my camera and I don't want it to overheat. So we're gonna jump right on into it with the first one, these ice cube circle makers. So these are from Amazon, and this goes well if you are, you know, someone who pairs whiskey with your cigar. And these are pretty cool just because, I mean, you see those big square ones you put in these glasses or the circular ones. This is actually my first time using it. My wife got it for me for Father's Day, and this is my first time pulling it out. So my first time using it, but obviously when you're using a cup like this, especially for whiskey or all that stuff, you're just gonna want that one ice cube. And so this is a good one, but I've only used it once, so I don't have a lot of experience with that. Everything I'm talking about today, I will leave a link down below. Most of it's from Amazon, so that's from Amazon. I just had to show you guys that because I thought it was pretty cool. Let's move on to this, which is the cigar itself. I emptied the box, but this right here is where I order from, Gadsden Cigars. I'm not smoking that one right now, but this is my go-to. I ordered online. It's very simple and easy to do, and I use them because they support our veterans, and so I like, you know, two birds with one stone. Two birds with one stone. So I get to support, you know, our good old veterans. So Gadsden Cigars, check them out if you're in the market to try a new cigar or just a cigar in general. So with that, let's go with our traveling cases. Everyone needs a good travel cases for your cigars, something to keep them safe. And storage wise, this one is the best. And I'll jump to that here in a second, but this one is my first one that I've had and the longest. So this was my go-to. As you can see right here, the front pocket is your cutter holder. So you do have a place for your cutters. And then when you open this up, you can fit about like 3 of these, 3 or 4. And then if you're looking at the bigger ones, you could probably fit 2 to 3. But that's it. I mean, all you have on this one is the cigar cutters, the cigar itself. If you're trying to max out the cigars, you won't have room for a lighter or matches. But what I would do is usually carry 1 or 2 cigars, put a box of matches in there, and then a lighter on top of that. So I had a way to light it. But that was kind of a little inconvenient. And so insert this bad boy. So this one is a lot better when it comes to traveling and storage. Once again, from Amazon, my wife got me this one. It's leather, and it has like an ostrich kind of design, I think is what they call it. Not 100% sure, but you got a nice zipper on the side. And the reason I love this one is the storage. So you have room for 4 big size cigars over here. Then you have right here your actual humidor that you would put water in or whatever. I don't really do that. I just put one of these Bovita packs in there to keep them safe for a little bit. But the main reason why I love this is these pockets here. So you have 2 pockets up here on this side, and that will fit 2 cutters. I have 2 cutters in this one and a lighter, which I also put a box of matches in here too. But if you can see, that lighter goes right there into that pocket. And then I also can fit a box of matches on top of my cigars as well. So this, I would say, would be my go-to travel case so far. This one is nice if you just need something quick Maybe you're just going to a quick friend's house. You don't need anything too crazy and you want to pack light. This one would definitely do it. But if you're looking to just have it all in one spot and you don't have to worry about forgetting anything, this is your go-to right here. So far, I love this one. So on the inside of that, I have your average silver cutter right there. But then I have this really cool gold one. I've had this one for a really long time. I love the design on this. I don't even know if Amazon has this one. If it does, I will leave it down below. Last time I tried searching for it, I couldn't really find it. But you guys can get a dupe or something that looks just like it on Amazon, I'm sure. So I'll try to leave a link below for that. So those are the travel cases. Next, I'm just gonna show you this cutter that I used in the beginning. I actually got this one on Temu. I don't recommend it. I just thought it was cool to bust out on camera, but it's not, the blades aren't very firm and they're kind of spread apart, so you aren't getting a solid cut. With that being said, if you guys have come across a cutter that you absolutely love and you just need to recommend it to me, please send it my way, comment down below, because I am in need of a really solid cigar cutter. I'm just using your standard cigar cutters that come with, you know, almost every standard package cigar accessory. So nothing too fancy with those. So if you have a good one, please send them my way. Next, very quickly, is this awesome ashtray. So I've been in the market for a good ashtray, but I didn't want just a single cigar ashtray because I have friends that come over, and I'm sure you guys like to smoke around with some friends and hang out. So that's why I like this one. This one has 4 cigar holders on each corner, as you can see. So you and 3 other buddies could put a cigar on there, but in reality you can like rest, I don't know if you can see that, but you can just rest a cigar on the ridge of it itself, so you don't need those divots. So I mean, you can fit quite a bit of cigars, but for sure you have divots for 4 cigars. So I really like this ashtray. It's just wood, good quality wood, you know, nothing too crazy. I don't need to go in depth on an ashtray because it just collects ashes, so I don't need to spend a lot of money. And that's a good thing about most of the things I'm showing you here, are super budget friendly, and that's what I'm all about. So nextly, let's go to my lighters. This right here is a 4 quad jet flame lighter. And this is, I've had this for a very long time. It's lasted a very long time. This is what I use for all of my cigars so far. So it's my go-to. It gets the job done. And the reason I really like it, I wasn't lying, guys. My camera just overheated after 10 minutes of recording, so hopefully I can get through this. I like made shift some shade for the camera, so let's just continue. So next on the list, I showed you guys the jet lighter. This one is not so much a lighter for a cigar. I mean, I guess you could, but it uses fuel, and so you don't really want to use like this type of fuel for inhaling or like using it as your lighter. But it's cool because it's like infinity match, whatever it's called. But all you do, infinite match, I don't know, unlimited fire of a match, I don't even know, but it's cool because it's like this bronze look to it, and then you just yank this bad boy, and let me do that again because the flame just went out. So I think you guys can see that flame right there, but it's pretty cool. All you gotta do is refill it when it's empty with some fuel. But it's like nice and sleek. It's just something cool to show off. I don't really use it for cigars, but I thought I'd throw it in here. Now this one is really, really cool. I actually got this one from an antique mall. And what this is a soft lighter, soft flame lighter. And that cigar I lit in the beginning of this video was actually my first time using this. But it's really cool. I love, it has like this design going around it, but like this gold look to it. And then this right here, if you can see that, you just flick that and that's how you light it. So no, I don't know if you can see it from that far away, but you can use this one because this one uses the same fuel as this jet lighter. It's just a soft flame. So if you wanted to use it, you could. Now, unfortunately, like I said, that was from an antique mall, so I can see if I can find a dupe on Amazon if someone's interested in it, but it's a cool tool to have and a cool tool to show off with as well. So pretty cool. Next, so I want to go to this one. This one is really cool. This one is super affordable, and there's a lot of features to it that I have to show off. So let me move this out of the way. All right, it overheated again, but third time's a charm. Let's get through this. So the features that I love on this thing, one, so it has a pull-out drawer right here, if you can see that. So you can store, you know, some lighters, matches, cutters, accessories, whatever the case may be. You have that right here. The other feature that it comes with is this ashtray. Let me move this glass and this real quick. So this ashtray right here. So it has technically three holders, weird placement, but 3 cigar holders for this ashtray. So this comes with an ashtray, cigar holder here on the side. Then, as you've seen a second ago, you have the middle area for your glass of beverage. So whiskey, maybe a cup of coffee, maybe some sweet tea, whatever the case may be. This is perfect for a solo smoke session, as well as bringing friends with you, because it has enough room for a few cigars for the ashtray. And then this comes with it as well, which ultimately is my favorite part about this accessory as a whole. It's like a whole separate humidor for your cigars, and it's glass see-through, and then up top it has your temperature humidity gauge right there. So this right here is just an icing on the cake, really. It's like you have ashtray, cigar holder. Back here, even on the back of this thing, you have a placement for your cutters. So if you can see right here in the back, you have your cutters. So you really have a place to store a whole bunch of things. This pull out for your lighters, matches, whatever the case may be. So if you are like smoking a cigar yourself, you just pick this thing up, bring it outside, you have everything you need, and then you have a little holder for your glass. But if you aren't going solo and you have multiple people, well, you just keep this thing, you know, in your office, your desk, wherever it is, and you bring this out with you, and you just let it sit there. And it's like a candy jar. Your friends can just come up, grab one when they're ready to smoke while you guys are hanging out. That's exactly what I did this past weekend. We had a barbecue hangout for my brother, about to get married, and it was just a really cool feature to have, because I just had this sitting out, had some lighters around it, some cutters around it, and I just had it sitting on this table outside, and people just went up, snagged a cigar when they wanted one, went out and just enjoyed the day. So that's a cool, super cool feature. Now my wife isn't against cigars, but she's also not like, oh, hey, go smoke a cigar. You know, it's just like, she's indifferent, but she's seen this sitting on the kitchen counter, and she's like, oh, that's a really cool case. I was like, dang, that's a cool little bonus if my wife says it's cool. So it just looks really clean, really cool. And then having this whole setup on your desk, you know, is just a super dope vibe altogether. The price, now that in reality is the icing on the cake. Super good price on Amazon, so check it out. I highly recommend this right here because it has everything you need for a at-home cigar session or with some friends. The glass, however, does not come with it, so make sure to get yourself some whiskey glasses. So we're gonna push that to the side and go on to our final, which is this bad boy, because everyone needs a good humidor box. You guys seen my recent video. If you haven't, go check it out. I recently upgraded, I should say, to a massive humidor box. It's like a mini fridge, and it fits over 100 cigars. That was super dope, so check that out if you need something bigger. This, I feel like, is a great starter cigar humidor, especially with all the accessories it comes with. So first off, you have this really nice color to it. I'm not familiar with colors. I'm not familiar with wood. All I know is, hey, I like it. It looks cool. So I think it's like I can't say, I think it's like a cherry red wood, if that's correct. So if I'm wrong, go ahead and blast me down below. But that's kind of what it's looking like. So to start off, the front, you have your gauge once again to show the humidity on the inside. Down here, it has a really nice gold handle right down there for this cabinetry where you can once again store some lighters, some matches, whatever the case may be. And it has like some felt underneath. So it's really nice. I mean, if you can see that gold handle, it's a really nice touch to it. A lot of storage in that. Then up top is obviously, not obviously, because I don't know if I showed it to you guys, but it's glass. So you have a nice view from up top to see all your cigars for a nice display. Now, a great feature with this, if I don't even know if it's a feature, but a great add-on to this is the accessories that it also comes with. So it's an accessory with accessories. This is for a nice little single cigar session. Really nice for a solo session cigar. Nice little ashtray here. So that comes with this humidor. And then it also comes with some V cutters, which I haven't tried out yet. So it comes with some nice V cutters. And then has a keychain hole puncher one that you can put on your keychain. And then you can punch a nice little hole for your cigar. So you always have a puncher on you on the go because it's attached to your keychain. And your regular typical cigar cutters. So nice little feature comes with. Now the inside is very clean. Let me make sure that don't fall out. Super clean, but it's a lot of storage. So you have this middle section here that you can take out to divide, you know, kind of section out your cigars down there. You just take it out, move it wherever you want. You can fit a lot of cigars here up top. But then the great part is you have nice little ridges on the side. You can pick that up. And then you have more storage down below. Gosh, this drawer is really getting me. You have more storage down below. And this is where you're gonna put, it also comes with another divider. So you can keep that down in this storage section or put it up there. But then you have your actual humidor right there. I think that's what it's called, the humidor. I don't know. The reason I say I don't know, and I don't know much about those, is because I just typically use those, where'd it go? I think it fell, yeah. These humidity control Bovitas. So I just use these, I just throw some of them in there. But now that I have that other humidor that just like keeps track of it, kind of just regulates it for me, and I don't have to do much. Those are what I like. They just take care of themselves, easy and simple. And this one is, I mean, it's a regular humidor, but it's not gonna automatically just do it for you. So yeah, anyways, this is great storage if you're looking for a beginner. Golly, I'm just gonna take that out. But great beginner storage cigar, a lot of space. I know you'll have no problems with this. And if you are going to use the humidor, they come with this dropper, and you just drop some water in there, and it just helps keep the inside, you know, to the humidity that you like it. I'm no scientist, I'm no humidor expert. I just like cigars and I need to keep it fresh. So if you're like me, just grab some of these on Amazon, these Bovitas, and they should do the job. And just follow the gauges. And if sometimes these aren't fully accurate, and that's okay. You just purchase a cheap one on Amazon and stick it in there as well, and you should be able to keep track of what the humidity is. So that's it. Try to make this as quick as possible. All of the accessories that I use and love to this day. I'm sure this is going to continue to grow, and I'll be making more videos on what I find. So if you want to stick around and see those videos, make sure to subscribe. If this was nice and you liked it, like it. Leave a comment down below if you have any cigar cutters that you're just like, hey, you should check this out. But any questions, leave it down below. I'll leave as many links as I can down below for all these accessories. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.